What's going on, guys? I'm Nathaniel,
Michael.
and today we're here with Melissa. Melissa, introduce yourself. Let them know who you are and what you do.
Hi guys, I'm Mel and I run Mel Gill Sports Podcast. I host, edit, and produce it. And I also write about the Raptors for a site called Fansided. And otherwise, aside from basketball related things, I'd say I'm a creative person. I like to do custom shoes, just any type of painting. I don't know if you guys can see the Kobe paintings in the back, but I did those. And yeah, I'd say sports are just my main passion. So anything sports related, I'm doing.
Yeah, Melissa, that's
awesome.
like
Thank
you're
you.
very talented. I was on your Illustrator page, your sports
Yeah.
Illustrator page, and like all your graphics and illustrations are like amazing.
Thank you so
Uh,
much.
so let us know like what got you started with what got you started in the sports world in general. Like why are you so into sports?
I'd say like when I was 4 years old, I started playing soccer because my dad has played his whole life, and I just started playing basketball in elementary school. And from there, I'd always watch sports with my dad. We watch Argentina play soccer because he's from Argentina, um, and then I just started watching the Raptors, and then from there, I just kind of fell in love with them. And since then, I've just nothing but Raptors. So yeah.
And who are your favorite Raptors players
All time or current?
all time?
All time, I gotta say DeMar. DeMar is a huge one for me. Vince probably as well. And then current, I really like Scotty. Wearing his jersey right now. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw like we were going through your page and we saw that post on DeMar.
Mhm.
We saw like you have a tattoo, like I think it was
Yeah.
like a quote from him actually. Like
Yeah.
why DeMar? Why does he mean like so much?
That's like a really long answer I could give you, but I guess I'll try and shorten it up. um, yeah, so I got the Prove Him tattoo in July, and I've been wanting to get it for a few years just for a lot of different reasons. I respect DeMar on so many different levels. First of all, his work ethic, just he's always training super hard and always seeking to improve his game and the person he is off the court. And I find that really admirable. He's just always trying to improve himself. And so I kind of bring that into my own life, and I want to work hard in so many different things. And he just uses prove him as like a statement because there's so many people who have negative things to say about you, and he just tries to set that aside and just let his work kind of show for who he is. And I really respect everything that he's done in terms of awareness about mental health around the league, and he's really changed that. And especially him and Kevin Love, they've done a lot for that in how mental health is viewed around the league, and especially for athletes, because it's such a huge thing, such stigma around athletes and mental health. So really respect him for that, and of course just everything he did for Toronto and Canada, and just how much he loved us and how much that love was reciprocated back to him.
For sure, yeah. DeMar, he really put us on the map, especially after the whole Vince Carter thing. So yeah, it's good to see how much he's done for you. I wanted to ask about the whole championship run. How did that affect you? We saw that you were at the parade as well. How was that whole experience for you?
Kind of bittersweet because again, huge DeMar fan. So it was kind of rough during the season, but I think once we won that championship, it was incredible just for the whole city, and I got to be there, and it was just an amazing experience. Especially, it was so great that it happened before COVID. Like it was like the last real experience like country and like the world had like in the basketball world, and it was just so fun. Everyone got to just enjoy something together and celebrate our team, and just everything in the air that day was just amazing. It was just really great to celebrate.
That's awesome. I actually went to DeMar DeRozan like basketball camp in like
Yeah,
elementary school.
nice.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. Like we got to like learn basketball. It was like a book club or something like that. And then
Oh,
at the
that's,
end,
oh yeah.
yeah, he came and spoke to us and all that. We got a picture of him and
Oh,
yeah.
that's amazing. Was it at the, like, I guess the Air Canada Center back then, but Scotiabank Arena now?
No, it was actually it was at like a high school or something.
Oh, that's really
But
cool.
it was a while ago. But I'm in terms of your illustrations,
Mhm.
I think it's crazy how you like you're self-taught. 'Cause like not that's not something like a lot of people can just like teach themselves. You know, like just get up and say, I'm gonna start illustrating and actually be good at it. So like, how did you even like get started with that? And I see you also you illustrate for like a sports page.
Um, yeah, so I just kind of create drawings just for fun. I don't really do them for anyone. So I'm hoping to open up a shop soon, but I just started at a young age. I just started drawing and my dad was pretty good at it too. So just kind of came natural and I did it for so many years. So that's how I've improved.
Okay.
And for Ryerson,
Mhm.
we saw that you go to Ryerson. How's your experience with schooling and how's it been so far?
Yeah, so I'm in my first year right now. So it's been kind of tough because it's online,
Mm,
but I really enjoy it because I really like media and just that mix with sports. It's perfect. We're learning like podcasts, that kind of stuff. So I kind of have experience in that. So it's been pretty fun and like Photoshop and video, audio editing, all that kind of stuff. So it's really fun and it's really cool how you get to learn so many different things about the industry and you're really given such a broad range of like topics or areas that you may want to work in. It's not just like one narrow field. So it's been really enjoyable.
For sure, for sure. I could definitely see you in like the sports industry. Like,
Thank you so much.
is
That
that
means a lot.
is that what you want to do after school? Get
Yeah.
somewhere in there? Yeah.
Yeah. Main thing is like I really want to work for the Raptors,
Mhm.
but anything if I could do anything in the NBA or anything basketball related, that'd be amazing.
yeah, I think with your drawings, especially, you can definitely go somewhere.
Thank you.
Um, I wanted to follow up with what you said you were learning. Do you have a
Mhm.
favorite? Is it like photography? Is it the drawings? Is it the podcasting? Do you have a favorite yet? Or
Not really. I kind of enjoy a little bit of everything. So I really enjoy the podcast stuff just because I started my podcast like 6 months before I started school. So I really enjoy that. I just like being able to talk and have an impact on people. But I also love just like the behind the scenes, like creating video edits and like all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really sure what area yet.
Okay, okay, for sure, for sure. And even the podcast, it looks like it's going pretty well. Like we saw you had some special guests on there.
Mhm.
Like, how were you even able to do that? Like get those
I couldn't even tell you. So, for example,
yeah,
I interviewed WNBA star Lexi Brown, and she just tweeted one day like they had a break, and she was like, "Oh, like invite me on your podcast." So I'm like, "Okay, let me just shoot my shot. I don't know if it's gonna happen." I did, and she responded. So it's just like you have to put yourself out there and just kind of take those chances. Like even if you think it's not possible, like it can happen. So yeah.
sure. We wanted to ask you about your Satori moment. I think you touched on it a bit right there. If you don't know what a Satori moment is, it's a moment that happens that reveals something within you that you didn't know was there before.
Mhm.
Would you say you've had any Satori moments recently or
I'd say just like with my whole journey this year, kind of learning more about myself and trying to improve myself, especially through quarantine, and finding something I'm so passionate about, like this industry. It really kind of reveals like you're capable of more than what you truly think. Like in our minds, like we go through so many things, whether it's insecurities or doubts, self-doubts. And I think that everyone they're capable of so much more than your mind tells you.
for sure, for sure. Awesome. And we have two questions we ask every guest.
Yeah.
To wrap it up,
Mhm.
first question being, if you had to choose one spice to describe yourself, what would it be and why?
Sorry, could you just repeat yourself? It kind of cut out.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
It's okay.
If you had to choose one spice to describe yourself, what would it
Mm.
be and why?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
No idea.
Sorry.
Hmm. Let's see if we can give you one.
Hmm.
I think she's like a cinnamon.
Cinnamon? Why is that?
Um, I feel like your energy is like it's very bright. You know,
Thank
like
you.
cinnamon's it's very potent.
Thank you.
And you put it in anything, I feel like in any situation or any field you go into, you'll bring that energy.
Thank you so much.
Put it in anything, like you ever eat anything, like, oh, there's cinnamon in there. That's you right there. For sure.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll be cinnamon.
And the second question is, give us 3 music artists you listen to and you feel everybody should listen to.
That's a good question. The Weeknd. Who else? Daniel Caesar. And oh my gosh, this is harder than you think, like when you're put on the spot. Maybe Jesse Reyes.
Jesse Reyes, okay.
All Canadians. I didn't even mean to pick that.
Yeah, I was gonna say those all. Okay. So Melissa, we want to thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. It was very fun.
Awesome. It was great. It was great having you.
We'll leave all your socials in the description box below as well.
Okay. Thank you guys. It was really fun.
Thank
nice to talk to you guys and meet you guys. Okay.
You too.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
I froze in like the last I was frozen, no?